What's up guys, welcome back. This is Colgonographer14 here, and in today's video we're going to be doing another squad builder, and today's squad builder is going to be an Arsenal team. Now this team costs about 150k, so it is quite expensive, but we've also left Alexis Sanchez out. Now I did have a loan card for Alexis Sanchez, but later on, if this formation and this team doesn't work, we will add him at a later date. But this team we're going to be using THEO WALCOTT as a striker, as EA hasn't changed him over to a striker just yet, so we're going to use him with the right forward card, and we're going to use Santi Cazorla and Ozil in those cam positions in this 4-2-2 formation. I'm hoping this formation will work. I've played around with a few other formations with the Arsenal team. I've actually bought all the Arsenal players. I've tried loads of different formations and loads of different setups with the different players, but I'm hoping this one to work. So let's get straight into some clips of me playing with this Arsenal team and see if it's going to be the best team and best formation for the Arsenal players. Right, let's get into some clips and try and score loads of goals. Here we go.
On the attack here.
It didn't take me long to get used to the 4-4-2 formation with this Arsenal team, and I found having Cazorla and Ozil as cams, they work really well. And as you can see, Ozil gets a brilliant shot off there, keeper parries it out, and THEO WALCOTT is on hand to tuck in his first goal playing up front. It was a good move and a good goal, and I went 1-0 up early on in this match. Quality. I found Ozil really effective on that left cam position, and again he gets a ball down to Gibbs, Gibbs gets it to WALCOTT, WALCOTT has three players around him, but he managed to still get the cross in, and Welbeck almost gets on the end of that to put a header in. An absolutely brilliant move again. Again, WALCOTT puts it through to Welbeck here. Welbeck takes a shot, it goes in, but unluckily it was just offside, which was really annoying, so it almost put us 2-0 up. But this guy, he clears it again. Debussy breaks it up. WALCOTT again plays an excellent ball through to Welbeck. He's through on goal, but it's on his weaker side. He takes a shot with his right foot, gets saved, but he finishes with his left foot and gets his first goal playing up front with THEO WALCOTT. It's an excellent start to the game, and these two really show that they work really well together. So my opponent takes the kick-off after that second goal, tries to skill through me, but Mesut Ozil manages to get a tackle in there, takes it off him, plays a good pass to Danny Welbeck. He beats one defender, he beats a second defender, he's through on goal, and with his weak left foot again, he scores a second goal. Can you believe this? Danny Welbeck is awesome playing up front, and he's showing how clinical he can be, even with that weak left foot. I was so surprised. Once again, from the kickoff, my opponent didn't learn his lesson and tried to skill through me. I managed to get the ball back here, played a couple of passes, but he does double up on Ozil here and get the ball back. But I knew that he was going to play a ball over the top as he was doing that most of the game. I just held my position and got it back with Gabriel, played a pass with Gibbs to Ozil. Ozil passes to Coquelin, he plays a 1-2, but he then gives it away. But again, I held my position because I knew this guy was going to play a crazy pass. I'll break it down with Debussy, play an excellent ball to THEO WALCOTT, who makes her run down the wing. THEO WALCOTT holds on to it, plays a brilliant ball to Coquelin, who run into the box, and the keeper saves it and it hits the post. That should have been 4-0. My opponent did have a few rare attacks, mainly down the wings. He had some fast wingers, and he gets a brilliant attack here. He goes down the wing, and he manages to get past Gibbs. He sidesteps Gabriel, and he's through onto Petr, but Petr makes a point-blank save and saves me. He gets it outside the box, but I still had to clear it away, which I do with Koscielny. So we were coming towards the end of the first half, and my opponent was really struggling to pass the ball around, because every time he gave the ball away, I was straight on his goal with a quick attack. He kicks the ball out here. I get a throw in with THEO WALCOTT. I pass it back to THEO. I try to get a through ball here, but my opponent manages to break it down, but he gives it straight back to Ozil. Ozil plays a pass to Welbeck, to Coquelin. Coquelin passes it back to Ozil. Ozil through on goal. He gets a whopping shot, but it manages to get saved by the keeper. Then THEO crosses it in, but manages to get the rebound. He gets a shot off here, but it gets blocked. My opponent really struggles, and luckily he was saved by the half-time whistle. So we get into the second half, and I was still putting my opponent under extreme pressure, and I was making so many quick counter-attacks. I found my opponent was so worried when he gave the ball away how quick you can break with this Arsenal team in this formation. And as you can see, he's trying to get it forward to his winger here. I break it up with Debussy. I'll get it to Santi Cazorla, to Theo, again to Welbeck, 1-2, and look, straight through onto goal. Walcott steaming down, but he's gone a bit wide, so he crosses it into Welbeck, and Welbeck should have finished there. What a miss. I was really struggling to get that fourth goal. This guy was really struggling to get the ball. It was just relentless attack, one after another. And when this guy did get hold of the ball, he couldn't rarely got past my midfield. And when he did, he was faced by a brick wall of Koscielny and Gabriel, which worked really well together. And I was really impressed with Petr Cech. Every shot that he had against him, he pretty much saved everything. He is really good on this year's FIFA. I was really surprised. And again, as you can see, this guy makes a mistake. And again, I'm through on goal with Mesut Ozil. He tries a finesse shot there, but he puts it wide. He should have scored, really. After relentless pressure, it paid off. I get my reward. I run down a defender with Santi Cazorla. I managed to get the ball off him in the penalty box and lashed in for the fourth goal. That was the end of the game. That was the first victory with this team, because after this guy gave up, and it was a well-deserved win.
And the way he's guided that into the left-hand side of the goal, it's wonderful technique.
I have to say, jostle the opponent off his stride.
So I start the second game in the same fashion I started the first game. Loads of quick passing, and I get a good move here. I run down the wing with Ozil. He picks up the ball. He beats one player. He passes a good through ball first through to Welbeck. Welbeck passes straight to Coquelin. Coquelin in the penalty box finishes for the first goal of the game. And I wasn't expecting Coquelin to get up into the penalty box, but I haven't changed the player instructions, and he seems to get forward quite a lot so far in this team, but I can't complain. That's the first goal, and that puts me 1-0 up. And actually it was quite a tidy finish as well. Not long after that, my opponent gets a good through ball with Wijnaldum, and he beats the back line. Look at all those Arsenal defenders chasing him back, and he finishes with a good move, and he got a deserved equaliser. My opponent started to put me on the back foot after that, and he gets another good move with Montero, and he managed to get in the penalty box, and I give away a penalty. I hate the way the penalties are given on this this year's FIFA. They go down so easily, just a minimal contact there. His defender goes down, and he gets a penalty with Giroud, and look what happens. It hits the bar. After him missing that penalty, I wasn't going to take any more chances, and I start off with another good move towards the end of the first half. Another 1-2. I'll try to get a shot with Ozil. It gets blocked, but I get a good shot with Welbeck. It hits the post, and he finishes off and puts us 2-1 up. And towards the end of the first half, I was definitely in control of this game. I started to flow again with these quick counter-attacks, and this guy was really struggling like the guy did in the first match. And that was an excellent move by Welbeck, and he gets another goal. Like my previous opponent, he tried to skill from the kickoff. I managed to break that down. Got the ball with Ramsey here. Makes a pass to Ozil. Ozil passes it to THEO WALCOTT. Back to Ozil, and he plays a ball down the line to Gibbs. Gibbs picks it up. Beats one defender. Beats another defender. Passes the ball, and I almost got another goal here. Right at the end of the first half. It was an excellent move. So I start the second half really well here. I pick up the ball with Coquelin. He passes the ball through to Welbeck, who beats the defender straight through to the keeper and lashes one in with his right foot. I'm finding Welbeck is really clinical, and he is so much better than I thought he would be. He was good on FIFA 15, but he is even better on FIFA 16. And that puts me right in the driving seat in this game. But the scoring didn't finish, and I got an even better goal. You wait until you see this one, guys. I get a corner that I take with Cazorla. The keeper comes out, punches it out. I control it with Walcott, and he lashes a volley in with his left foot. What a finish. That's one of the best goals I've scored with THEO WALCOTT, and one of the best goals I've scored with this Arsenal team. Let's take another look at that. That was absolutely stunning. Look at that. First time control. Bang! On the half volley. Pick that one out. And that put me 4-1 up in this game. So we get into the next game, and the opponent I faced this time was a lot tougher, and we're actually in the second half now, and it's still 0-0, but this game was end to end, chance after chance. You couldn't tell who was going to win. Every time I had attack, he broke on me, and then I did the same on him. I was holding firm, and I got another chance there, but I didn't finish. Tell you what, this game was so end-to-end. My opponent had a corner there. He tried to slip it through here, but I break it down with Cazorla. I managed to get a breakaway here with THEO WALCOTT. This was an absolutely brilliant counter-attack with my Arsenal team. You could see all these Arsenal players streaming into the box. I managed to hold up the play there, make a cross in. Sani Cazorla gets ahead of the keeper, saves it. Mesut Ozil follows up, passes to Welbeck, and Welbeck turns and finish. It was an absolute finish to a brilliant counter-attack. And I'll tell you what, the first goal in this game was really important, and I managed to get it. I was so chuffed. And this game ended up finishing 1-0. What an awesome game against an extremely tough opponent.
And I don't think he could have got that any further into that top left than he did there.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
So we get into the next round of the Champions Shield, and the opponents are getting better, and I had a really bad start. It was 0-0 in the first half, and in the second half this guy gets a penalty. I was hoping for him to miss like that guy did in the other game, but this time this guy went straight down the middle and I couldn't save it, and he went 1-0 up. There was nothing I could do about that. But I didn't give up, and in the 65th minute I managed to break the play up, play a brilliant move with Welbeck with Walcott, and I finished in the bottom corner. Nice finesse shot, and I brought it back to 1-1. A really deserved finish after a little bit of pressure in the second half.
He's just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful.
But this guy wasn't finished, and he gets another good move down the wing. He sidesteps one player with Moses, but to the rescue, Petr Cech, who throws out. Started a good move here to Coquelin, through to Walcott, who beats the defender. Bang, 2-1 up from one end to the other, and that was right at the end of the game. I couldn't believe it. I was really struggling against this opponent, but this team, again on the counter-attack, is devastating.
Well, they've only got a few moments to defend this lead, having got this goal to go in front so late in the game.
So we get into the next game, and this game started really well again. I was dominant in the first half, and we get into the second half. It's still 0-0, and he was just trying balls over the top all the time, but my defence was holding tight, and I managed to get a good move here. THEO WALCOTT through to Cazorla, back to THEO WALCOTT, sidesteps the defender, bang, bottom corner. Like Danny Welbeck, he is really clinical when you get him in the right positions. It was another good counter-attack with this Arsenal team, and I love this 4-2-2 formation.
He never likes to smash the ball. He loves to just stroke it home, and he did it yet again.
Again, I broke up the attack there. Play a good move to Cazorla, to Walcott. He breaks into the box, and then he gets a penalty. A well-deserved penalty after a lot of attacking. And Cazorla, really good from penalties, sticks into the bottom corner, and that put me 2-0 up. Tried to put me off there, but it didn't work. And that took us to the end of this game. And I'll tell you what, after all the games I played for this team, I didn't lose one game. And I'm really liking this 4-2-2 formation. And playing with the two cams with this Arsenal team, with Cazorla and Ozil, works really well. And I'll tell you what, playing THEO WALCOTT as a striker, I was really impressed. I'm telling you guys, I'd try it out. It really works well. And thank you for watching this video today, guys, and please hit that like button if you like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for some more squad builders on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.